Hey everyone, just wanted to do a short walkthrough for the newest design released, which is called On Point. And just wanted to walk through a couple options in here. This thing is really straightforward to use for the most part. There is one little area may not be familiar with, so thought we'd talk about, but let's just take a look at the template altogether. So it's going to load up looking right like this. And everything in here is super easy to control. So first, let's just talk about some of the layers that are in here, specifically with the color changing. So the color changing is super easy on this. It's all done with some solid color layers. So if we turn a subject on here, I just want to show you how easy it is to set these colors and things. So let's start with a background color. So let's say we want to go with something like maybe a dark gray or something here to go against his uniform. That looks pretty good, so that's set. There's a texture you could turn on and off if you want to include some texture or just keep it more graphic. That option is there. And then there's some color options for the text and things. Let's start up at the top here at this one. So let's say on our angle shape here, let's say we want to match that to one of the oranges here in the uniform. I'm just going to click out here. I'm going to find the color I want. Maybe I do want to push that to just a bit more orange. Maybe a little bit more vibrant as well. Let's see. So let's say something like that I like right there. What I'm going to do is once I get this color set to what I like, I'm going to copy this hex code here. So just Command or Control C to copy that and click OK. Now anything that I want to update with that same color, say for all of these shapes here, well, then I can just double click in here. I can just paste that number in, click OK, and we're good to go. So these become very fast and easy just to update all of these colors. We can even update this banner bar, which is just a shape layer. So double click on that, paste that number in, we get the same thing. And then we just have like some text layers over top here. So again, it's just normal text. So let's just say Eagles 2022, and then maybe want to do some colors here, so maybe I can just select the date here. We'll make that one color. Let's select the name here. Let's just make that black. Again, kind of match the theme of their school colors. All right, and so a couple other layers in here. We got the name here. Maybe we'll just make that white. And of course, it's just text, so this can all be updated just like normal text. Alright, jersey number, same thing. Just type that in. Let's select that. We could also just paste that orange in there. Of course, you could change opacity and things. You can move things around very simply. And so the background text, that's the one possible gotcha. So this is just repeating text in a few different layers. And let's take a look at this just for a second to break this down. So what's happening here within this background text group, you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different lines of text, and it all says the same thing. Well, we can just simply update this by updating the first one. You'll see these are listed here. The first one, modify this layer. So what that means is what we want to do is this is set up as a smart object. We just want to double click on the little thumbnail here in the icon, and it's going to bring up a new document that has this text in it. So all we need to do is make sure that our new text spans from one end of the canvas to the other. So if we double click to edit this text, let's just say we put a new name in here. The easy way that I do this is just type in whatever text that you want and then add a space. And then if hit Control or Command A to select everything, Command or Control C to copy. And then I'm just going to hit the end key to go to the end of the line and then paste, end, paste, end, paste, just until that extends past the canvas. And once it's there, just click the check mark to save the text. Close this document window. When it asks you to save, click yes. And once we do that, it's going to update all 4 lines of those text at the matching text, so you're not having to resize or reposition or anything like that. Now you can move them around, so we'll give this a second to update here. Of course, now is the perfect time for my computer to be running a little slow for some reason. There it goes. So you can see all of this background text has all been updated with the new name. So that could be a school name, it could be a last name, it could be anything that you want it to say just by typing the text in. And then let's talk about the colors on this for a second. There is an option here to set the colors universally. So we could change this one box, and we could put, oh, that's the wrong color. We could just click over here and actually sample. So you could sample a color. You could come through and manually pick a new color. You could make it all white, for instance, or you could turn off this universal color and you can actually individually color each of these lines back here if you wanted them different colors for any reason. So you could come through and set each of these like so. Turn this one on. And again, pretty simple to use, and you can see how easily it is to kind of mix and match your colors and things like that to create a new look. So hopefully that helps, particularly with that text of doing that simple update for all of that. And I hope you guys get a ton of use out of this. I hope you make a ton of money off of it selling to your clients. And I hope you enjoy.